Hello, everybody. My name is Gina B. I'm introducing myself as a biracial woman. We have a war that keeps going on. It will not end. It's between black and white people, and it's a cultural war. I have wrote a book called The Blind Side of Racism, and it is about black people being the most racist. This is 2024. Every time I turn around, I'm sick and tired of black people crying about slavery and crying about reparations and crying about discrimination. I am tired of being dismissed as a culture. I am biracial. I have a white family, biracial family, you name it, I got it. And it's a shame we got to characterize human beings. First of all, I'm sick of it. I bet you not one black person knows who drove the Underground Railroad to freedom. Who drove that train? We all needed help sometime. How many white people got killed in the wars for your freedom? How many times white people hid black people in their houses so the KKK wouldn't kill them, and they wind up burning their fucking house down? You forget about all that, don't you? You just dismiss. Let's dismiss. Everybody's crying about slavery. Everybody's crying about the police, discrimination. Let me tell you the difference between me and your culture. There's two differences. Number one is, if a white man is out here doing dumb shit, we don't give a shit who you are. And the cop shot your dumb ass, we don't care. We don't. We want to know what the fuck he did. Why was he shot? And come to find out, the record's 25 miles long. He done raped 25 kids, beat the hell out of somebody, robbed houses, murdered people. We don't give a shit. We ain't going to riot. That's what the motherfucker gets. He got shot. I'm so sick and tired of this shit, man. My kids, grandkids are growing up in a racial war. And this time, it ain't white people. Every time you watch TV, it's white people, discrimination, slavery. I am so sick of hearing it. You ain't got no problems right now. You have everything at your hands to do what the fuck you want to do. Cultural is cultural. That is just it. It's human beings. It's just people in general. We are all sorts of colors. And let me tell you something. I have watched the news 100 damn times. Every time there is a shooting, a killing, it's in a black community. And where is the old school parents that used to whip their kids' ass? They didn't play them games. Parents just don't give a shit anymore. You want to dismiss the police. You want to dismiss this. You want to dismiss that. This, that. Now look, it's hell out here. You think you the only one paying $3 for bread? We all going through some shit right now. We going through some shit. And I'm telling you this, I'm tired of it. I am so tired of racial wars. I'm sick and tired of black people complaining. I'm sick and tired of black people having a slave mentality. That's all they think about. Every white person's a racist. I'm not a racist, first of all. So let's check yourself. I'm just going to tell you how I feel because I'm sick and tired of it. And I've been holding it in. I've been wanting to do a video for a very, very long time. It's my first video. Like I said, my name is Gina B. I'm not a white girl. Remember my name. I am biracial. I have a biracial family. I am so tired of discrimination. And black people, you are doing it this time. You want to run the world. You want to do this. You want to do that. You want to do that. You want to dismiss white people. It ain't happening. I'm going to tell y'all right now. It's not happening. I'm sorry. It's not. We deal with a lot of shit, and I'm so tired. You know how many white boys got jumped in the hood? Nobody talks about that, though. It ain't important. Who gives a fuck? All we care about is the black boy that got beat up by white boys. We don't give a shit about the black people that beat up the white boy. Right? Ain't that where we standing at right now? I'm going to tell y'all something. Get over yourself. You have your rights now. We, as a unity, died for your freedom. I am blessed to have a white culture that actually helped out in the slave times. Because until they're recognized, I don't want to hear your shit. Because nobody can do nothing without somebody. You don't talk about the Underground Railroad train. Who drove that motherfucker? I bet you none of you don't even know who it is. Do me a favor. When you find out, hit me up and leave me a comment. But remember, get my book, The Blind Side of Race. It's going to tell you exactly how I feel. And the first black person that calls me a racist on my comment, you are a racist. So let's get this shit straight real quick. I'm tired of it all. I want my kids to grow up in peace. I want them to know they have a family that loves them, no matter what culture they are. They're biracial. I'm biracial. The Blind Side of Racism, Gina B. My book has been published. It is out. It tells you exactly how I feel. And I'm just putting it out there. I'm introducing me, Gina B. I'm so tired of it all. Slavery been over. Lives been lost for the dumb shit. Lives have been lost. People that try to hide black people from the KKK got killed with them. So don't forget. Okay, we all went down slaughtered trying to help you to your freedom. Just remember that. And as far as white slaves raping black women, you know how many white people out here got raped? And how many white girls got raped by white men, their own people? Do you know anything about that either? Why don't you go back in time and look at that? It ain't about all that. It ain't about you no more. It ain't about slavery no more. That shit been over with. We all died to get here. And now black people are more racist than white people. Come on now. Who keeps invoking it? Who keeps putting it out there? White people this. Discrimination. White people, white people. I hate white people. White people, white people, white people. I'm so sick and tired of hearing it. If you're a racist black person, get out your ass. You have a slave mentality. You still stuck back and getting hung back in 500 years ago. Ain't none of that shit happened for a long time. You have the opportunity to do what the hell you want to do with your culture. So stop blaming white people for it. Only you are stopping yourself. And I'm tired of racist black people. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I'm done with it. I will never teach my kids that only white people are racist. That'll never happen. Not in my years of life. Never. Because I teach my children racism comes in all forms. It don't matter. You know what racism is? Ignorant. You will find ignorant ass people out here. It will never change. But I'll tell you one thing. They will not just say it's a white person that's racist. Because I won't teach them that. I've been in all black families where I'm just a white girl. I done been told, oh, you ruin our family. You white. You done ruin all that. Yeah. So don't tell me I don't know a damn thing about racists or racism. I'm sick of it. Don't come at me with your bullshit because I ain't hearing it. I'm not hearing none of that. White people this, white people that, white discrimination, white that, black people can't do nothing. I don't want to hear it. You got the opportunity right now to do what the hell you want to do. So stop blaming white people for your slave mentality that you still seem to maintain 2024. Get over yourself. Do something about yourself. And every time I see these athletes out here, they're giving away in poor neighborhoods. It's all black communities. What about the white poor kids? Anybody give a shit about them? Not everybody is privileged, honey. I grew up in the hood. I grew up on food stamps. I grew up on all that shit. And there's kids out here struggling to this day. But every time I see athletes and all this shit, you know where they're at? They're helping poor black kids. But the hell with the poor white kids. When we go on knowledge that there are a lot of people that need help out here. It ain't just black communities. A lot of communities need help. It ain't just about your culture. It's about unity. Until you can recognize what a unity is, don't come at me with your bullshit. Have a good day.